It's not every day that you see a federal party leader demonstrate the finer points of Indian Bhangra dancing to a room full of reporters and politicians. But then the Parliamentary Press Gallery dinner is not an everyday event. There was plenty of lighthearted ribbing at the annual dinner in Ottawa last night. And the CBC's Katie Simpson was there and joins us now from Washington. So Katie, thanks for joining us. What stood out for you last night?
Well, it was a very lighthearted event, as it tends to be. This is an on-the-record event, and in the past, these dinners have been off the record, and that's where you hear the legendary raucous stories about things sort of getting wild and out of control. But it is a very mild-mannered, very Canadian, very polite, very respectful evening where the leaders of all of the federal parties got together to make fun of themselves and make fun of each other and to even make fun of the press, but done in a very respectful way. And there was one big issue this year that could not be ignored, and that was Justin Trudeau's trip to India. And he sort of really kicked things off, getting everyone kind of laughing a little bit when he made fun of that event. Have a listen.
Let's rip off that Band-Aid. Can we roll it, please? Here I am, meeting Bollywood star Shah Rukh Khan. And wow, one of us is seriously underdressed. How embarrassing for him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me unpack this one a bit for you. First, for the record, we are signing the guest book at the Gandhi Memorial in Delhi. Second, Hadrian is planking with an awful lot of conviction for a 4-year-old.
We can get very quickly to Jagmeet. Jagmeet, it's great to see you here. I don't know which table you're sitting at, but it's so good to see you with a seat here in Ottawa after all this time. So there you are. For all my print journalist friends in the room, both of you, I am sorry for that joke, and I would apologize for it, but I think the Prime Minister has already scheduled that apology in the next couple of weeks.
So, ready positions?
Okay.
It's going to be a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 2. Okay. So, I call it, I'm going to run there. No, I'm not. I'm going to run there. No, I'm not. I'm hoping there's going to be music. So, yes!
You'll notice that was the CBC's Chris Hall who got called up on stage to learn some of the finer points of Bhangra dancing.
Yes, and doing reasonably well from the looks of things. Our congratulations to Chris for that. Recent press gallery dinner in Washington, of course, ended up making headlines as it always does and being quite divisive as it often does. How do the two events in D.C. and Ottawa compare?
Well, in the past, this event has been boycotted by the Prime Minister. You'll remember during the Stephen Harper years, there was a long stretch of time where he did not go to this event. The Governor General did not go to this event. But that changed in 2015 after the 2015 election, and we did see Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of the time, return to this event. And there was, although everyone was sort of poking fun at one another, there was a real display of respect for journalism, as if, of course, this is what this dinner is for. Have a listen.
And as much as you guys can give me a hard time, I wouldn't have it any other way. So please, keep asking the tough questions and keep us engaged in the essential debates that are shaping our society. For all you do, tonight, tomorrow, and always, thank you.
When you think about the language that's coming out of the United States and the way that Donald Trump does address the media in terms of using terms like fake news, there's a very different tone change here. But of course, there are always challenges that continue with any government of any day about transparency and access and all of those kinds of things. So that will continue to be one of the big questions as everyone sort of moves forward onto this and gets back to the regular reporting regime.